Ṣùlàfẹ́ ìfọ̀bọ̀lọ̀ wọnú. Mo kí wa pé ẹ káàárọ̀. Good morning and welcome to Koikimedia. Koikimedia, we bring in the world closer to your doorsteps. Koikimedia, we bring in the world closer to your doorstep. Koikimedia. Quick program and get people in. Good morning, Mr. Son. Hello, Wale Nisi. Mr. Sunday Kayode Karo. Mr. Ladishakire Karo. About Wale share motivation Wale. I shall set up me. About my Wale share button. We're just about to kickstart. We are just about to kickstart the program. About my way, and we are Wale. The Koikiti were live. Kotuagbo Bebe. As usual, what we do here. Koikimedia. We bring in the world closer to your doorsteps. Koikimedia. We bring in the world closer to your doorsteps. Ẹ bá máa pa àwọn èèyàn wọlé o. Pé àwa ti jí o. Ẹni tó bá ti jí kó náà wá darapọ̀ mọ́ wa o. Lórí program Koikimedia. Koikimedia. Ẹ káàárọ̀, ṣé dáadáa la jí, ṣé ti jẹ sààrì? Ṣé gbogbo yín ti jẹ sààrì? Tìgbà pé mo ti pa íńtánẹ́ẹ̀tì lé ẹ̀kọ́ tó lè wà bá pa pọ̀ ní jẹ́ kó lè máa sùn. Kọ́ọ̀lù máa wọlé léraléra ni. So, kí ló dé tí kò start broadcast? So to your broadcast fan. Okay, the internet might connect. Koikimedia. You bring in the world closer to your doorsteps. Palomo intro. Koikimedia. Then continue the kalima comment. Ṣé pé program ni sáré? Wàláì orí chat. Eléyìí tún sọ̀rọ̀ nígbà. Orí chat mo sùn sí. Mo ṣẹ̀ta jẹ́nísìn ni. Láti ìgbà tá ti parí program tọ̀sán. Koikimedia. We bring in aago mẹ́rin fẹ́ lọ lù lọ́dọ̀ tiwa. Aago márùn-ún fún ẹni tó wà ní Yoruba land. Koikimedia. You bring in the world closer to your doorsteps. Koikimedia. Ẹ bá mi wà kọ́lé yẹn. I just start lé. Ṣé ká ṣe lé ní slant. Àwọn èèyàn dẹ̀ máa ń like tó bá wà torí wálé. Ìyá mi beauty àmọ̀ pé ó mà tọjọ́ mẹ́ta. Báwo làdúgbò yín lọ́hùn? Àwọn tí Yankee nìyẹn. Àlàáfíà lẹ́wà mọ́mì. Iṣẹ́ ń kọ́ ń bẹ̀. Ọlọ́run ajá máa rí yín bá. Ẹ káàárọ̀ mà. Àárọ̀ làwa wà o, aago mẹ́rin. Mo ṣe lọ yọjú àwọn ọmọ yín lókè nínú yàrá ni àti ìyàwó mi. Bí ṣe máa ń ṣe nìyẹn. Ìyàwó mi náà ṣe parí prayer ni. Ó ràn pọ́tẹ̀ ṣe prayer lọ́wọ́ 72 hours. Àdúrà wa gbà, àníṣe lásán. Mo kí gbogbo wa o. Koikimedia. You are bringing the world closer to our doorsteps. Koiki mi. Àlàáfíà mo wà. Mo kàn ti Miss Africa ni. But kí la máa ṣe síbẹ̀? A gbọ́dọ̀ balance ẹ̀. A gbọ́dọ̀ balance ẹ̀. So that's exactly what we are doing now. Koikimedia. We bringing the world closer to your doorsteps. Koikimedia. You are always bringing the world closer to our doorsteps. Problem to one bet you about phone she broadcast ni or my set up gbele kankan ni. To wá yẹ pé software ní sin gbogbo ẹ máa dó lẹ́yọ kankan ni. Ọ̀tọ̀mọ mi ti hijack phone, ó ti hijack laptop mi mẹ́ kò jẹ́ kí n rí lọ. Koikimedia. We bringing the world closer to your doorsteps. Good morning, everybody. How are you? Koikimedia. You are always bringing the world closer to our doorsteps. Yeah, I think. Okay, Facebook will it start. Kilo shele. I see the Facebook will start. Today no pick. Koikimedia. You are always bringing the world closer to your technology. Allah ló ní kó wáyé. Ṣe ní irú time by Nigeria bá máa fi wá rẹ́rìn ni. Nígbà tá bá lè transmit. Mo ní di license nísìn lọ́wọ́ Nigerian government. Kí tó wá bá àwọn èèyàn sọ òtítọ́ ọ̀rọ̀. Torí irọ́ ló kún ní Nigeria. 419 country. 419 tẹ́ bá ń gbọ́ 419 Nigeria ló pè bẹ́ẹ̀. Tẹ́ bá ń gbọ́ 419 country Nigeria ló pè bẹ́ẹ̀. Ẹ rí pé mo ṣe wọ road mi. I think keep one nílùú òyìnbó ni ẹ̀. Má block àwọn ìyá mi, àwọn ìyá tó máa rójú mi. Àwọn ìyá dáadáa. Àwọn tó mọ iye ọmọ. Like kò jẹ́ ń gbé wọ báyìí. Koiki mi block anybody. Olúkálùkù ní right láti rí program. You are bringing the world closer to our doorsteps. Koikimedia. You are always bringing the world closer to our doorsteps. Lápẹ̀lẹ̀ wà báyìí. Mo ní láti get it. Koikimedia. You are always bringing the world closer to our doorsteps. Oya Jagbole. Oya Igboho gbóhùn sókè. Lórí tó play. A lọ ṣe ń ṣe sí báyìí. Come on, you don't see the and therefore are confused. The love is too much. That's a set of that. We bring in the world closer to your doorsteps. I should need the platform call. I can machine a phone call. Taking a laptop relay. Laptop because you want to be back. I feel she Facebook. But I can start a Facebook. Oh yeah, go let don't see the go on. Don't see the go. And that's why I'm confused. The love is too much. Koikimedia. bringing the world closer to your doorsteps. Mo kí gbogbo èèyàn wa o. Koikimedia, you are always bringing the world closer to your doorstep. Ẹ bá mi máa wo àkọlé program ti àárọ̀ yìí. Akusari. Alade Shakiru ni Mr. Koiki, I just wake up now. I will come and join you later. Ó better ìsáré lọ kírun. A gbọ́dọ̀ fi àdúrà, a gbọ́dọ̀ fi bẹ̀ Ọlọ́run kó bá wa ṣí gbogbo àwọn tó gbọ́dọ̀ ṣí lọ́kàn. So ẹ tètè lọ kírun, ẹ lọ kírun. Ẹ̀yin tẹ́ bá fẹ́ kírun, ẹ bá mi lẹ́nu ẹ̀. Aago 5, ẹ̀yin tẹ́ bá fẹ́ kí, tẹ́ bá fẹ́ yọ náfìlà kẹ́ tó bẹ̀rẹ̀ àwẹ̀. Prophet Ojo náà wà lórí prayer by 72 hours. Àwọn náà wà lórí prayer by. Mr. Adekunle Oluwasesi, Koikimedia, you are always bringing the world closer to your doorsteps. Igbo Ogbo sókè lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí. Koiki, baby blue shirt, jẹ́ kó mọ̀, jẹ́ kó mọ̀, jẹ́ kó mọ̀, jẹ́ kó mọ̀, jẹ́ kó mọ̀. Wọ́n sì Igboho, to confuse. Tẹ́ bá lọ wo fídíò yìí dáadáa, ẹ máa rí brọ́dà wa ọmọ Yorùbá tí Ọ̀ṣínbàjò àti Buhari pa Àdògán. Ó wà lẹ́yìn olóyè Ìgbòho nínú rally. Òun ló wọ black jacket tó dúró sẹ́yìn olóyè. Wọ́n pa nínú ilé ní July 1st. Ọ̀pọ̀ ọmọ Yorùbá, àwọn èèyàn dákẹ́. Fúlàní wá ń pa àwọn èèyàn nísìn, ẹ wá ń pe olóyè Ìgbòho. Nígbà tí wọ́n lọ wọlé pa olóyè, tolóyè ráyè, tọ́lọ́run bá wa gbé kúrò nínú ilé, tọ́ọ̀ mọ bó ṣe kúrò. Wọ́n pa Àdògán, wọ́n pa Alhaji Fatai. Sọ́ńkì, mo kí Clement. Mo sọ fún yín pé lára àwọn ọmọ Biafra tó máa ń sanwó fún wa ní every month ni. Ó ti san ti month yìí, mo ti rí lánàá. Ọlọ́bàndúrótẹ̀ Clement, thank you so much. Yẹmí Fátókí, ẹ̀gbọ́n mi, ìyàwó àtọmọ ń kọ́ ń bẹ̀. Wọ́n ní good morning Koikimedia, well done sir. Kò ní rẹwà, bẹ́ẹ̀ ni, kò ní rẹwà, the last man standing. Ọlá Tony Ages, ẹ̀gbọ́n mi náà send owó sínú paper lánàá. Ẹ ṣe gan-an gbọ̀n tẹ́ ń náwó sí wa. Ọlọ́run bá Elédùmarè, bẹ́ ṣe ń náwó sí iléeṣẹ́ yìí, kò ní rẹ̀yìn. Torí àwọn kan fẹ́ kẹ́ bá wa náwó sí bíbá mọ́. Ọmọ wọn pé dúdùn lọ́sàn máa sọ, kò ní rẹ́ gbogbo wa. Èmi náà ṣe jí ni. Mo ní Koikimedia, we bringing the world closer. Wọ́n ní ká má fi gbogbo ẹnu sọ̀rọ̀ mọ́, ká rọra máa yọṣọ díẹ̀díẹ̀. Torí àwọn ọ̀tá tó ń wá sórí platform wa pé kí ló fẹ́ ṣẹlẹ̀. So tẹ́ ẹ bá gbọ́ ká fi gbogbo ẹnu sọ̀rọ̀ mọ́. Ẹ má bínú ẹ̀yin àmọ́ ń bọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ fẹ́ connect charger sórí fóònù. Ó gbọ́dọ̀ ti yé yín. Wọ́n ní Koiki má fi gbogbo ẹnu sọ̀rọ̀ mọ́. Àwọn ọ̀tá ti wá lúgọ sórí platform ẹ̀. Wọ́n fi mọ ibi tí ẹ fi gbà jáde. Ẹ̀ẹ́dẹ̀ gbọ́dọ̀ fún ọ ní any clue. So àwọn máa ṣọ́rọ̀ sọ nísìn. Koikimedia, we bringing the world closer to your doorsteps. Ó yá, ẹ jẹ́ á lọ gbọ́ intro wa. Ta ló mọ intro Koikimedia? Ta ló mọ intro mi? Ẹ jẹ́ ká lọ gbọ́. Mo rántí bọ̀bọ́ yìí. Kí ló dé gan? Kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ gan? Kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀?
Àtúrọ̀mọ́ bí ọ̀tá báyìí, pé kọ́ lọ ra bí ọ̀tá wa.
Kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀
Bí
gan?
ọ̀tá ń sìn ó ti di méjì, báàgì méjì, 500.
Okay.
Kí ló tún ṣẹlẹ̀? Ìwọ ló tún ṣẹlẹ̀ báyìí, kí ló.
Èèyàn kan ní no voice. Mr. Ògúnṣẹ́gun Adébánjọ ní Koiki kò sí voice nínú eléyìí o. I think we had that problem yesterday. Wọ́n ní kò sí voice nínú tí tá à ń ṣe lórí Facebook. Wọ́n ní kò sí voice o. Kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ tí kò sí voice? Kí ló mú voice wá lọ? Microphone is used by Microsoft Edge. Voice wà ń bẹ̀. Anyway, mo ti fẹ́ order wireless mic. Kí ló ṣe tí kò sí? Ẹ ṣọ́ pé kò sí. ó ti dà báyìí okay voice ti wà nísìn okay ẹ ti kọ́ ní Yorùbá níbẹ̀ ẹ fi English kọ́ no voice ẹ wá fi Yorùbá kọ́ ó ti dà báyìí ẹ fi da brain mi rú nìyẹn o mo máa sanction nìyẹn o ẹ ṣe sọ pé the voice is good now ẹ wá fi Yorùbá kọ́ Yorùbá ni language wa Koikimedia arákùnrin ní kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ gan báyìí kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ kí ló wá ṣẹlẹ̀ kí ló wá ṣẹlẹ̀
kí ló tún ṣẹlẹ̀
nǹkan kan ṣẹlẹ̀
ìwọ ló tún ṣẹlẹ̀ báyìí kí ló tún kọ pure water omi
ìjọba Tinubu ni
omi tá fi ń dáná kí ló dé pé gbogbo nǹkan báyìí ìnira ti pọ̀ jù ìnira pọ̀ jù Lagos State
ṣé wọ́n ṣe mọ̀ yẹn ni ṣé wọ́n ṣe mọ̀ yẹn ni.
nígbà tẹ́ ẹ ta pure water láti inú mọ́tò méjì 500 méjì báàgì méjì 500 láti inú mọ́tò àwọn tó máa tún tà kó lè lọ máa tà
sorry
kí ló dé pé ìnira pọ̀ jù nílẹ̀ Nàìjíríà ìnira ti pọ̀ jù
ṣé wọ́n ṣe mọ̀ yẹn
àti Buhari ti bọ́lẹ̀ báyìí ní Buhari ti gbé.
1998 ni mo sì mi ti mọ̀ pé ìnira wà Nàìjíríà ó yá gbé mi sá lọ èyí tí wọ́n ṣe ń sọ pé ìnira wà Nàìjíríà yẹn ìnira ti wà nù Nàìjíríà tipẹ́tipẹ́ ìnira ti wà nínú Nàìjíríà tipẹ́tipẹ́ Koikimedia arákùnrin kí ló dé gan kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ gan ìnira ṣe wá pọ̀ nù Nàìjíríà báyìí ṣé òun ṣe mọ̀ pé ìnira wà nù Nàìjíríà ni ìnira ti wà nù Nàìjíríà tipẹ́ ẹ mọ̀ pé we are all living in denial we are all waiting for miracle in a country that failed everybody kò sí security kò sí welfare economy zero but the politicians are living fat àwọn politicians ti sàwọn tẹ̀wá ó lè gidi làwọn tẹ bá ń gbọ́ bàráwò bá ń sá ó lè tí wọ́n ojú ti military regime lọ àwọn olóṣèlú yìí billions lákàn ń gbọ́ tó ń jí ó yá gbóhùn sókè lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí.
àtúrọ̀mọ́ pure water báyìí pé kó lọ ra pure water wa
kí ló wá ṣẹlẹ̀
pure water ń sìn ó ti di méjì báàgì méjì 500 kí ló tún ṣẹlẹ̀
nǹkan kan ṣẹlẹ̀
ìwọ ló tún ṣẹlẹ̀ báyìí kí ló tún kọ pure water omi tá fi ń dáná omi tá
tó
fi
bá
ń
yá
dáná
gbogbo yín máa
kí ló
support
dé pé
Yorùbá
gbogbo
nation
nǹkan báyìí ìnira ti pọ̀ jù ìnira pọ̀ jù Lagos State yìí kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ nígbà tẹ́ ẹ ta pure water láti inú mọ́tò méjì 500 méjì báàgì méjì 500 láti inú mọ́tò àwọn tó máa tún tà kó lè lọ máa tà
kí ní kàn wá pẹ̀lú yẹn
kí ló pé ìnira pọ̀ jù nílẹ̀ Nàìjíríà ìnira ti pọ̀ jù
ṣé wọ́n ṣe mọ̀ yẹn
àtìgbà tí Buhari ti bọ́lẹ̀ báyìí
Buhari ti gbé
Buhari
lọ́ọ̀bù
ti
lọ
gbé lọ́ọ̀bù
ṣé ń
lọ
gbọ́ ọmọ Yorùbá
kò sí fẹ́ mọ́ ìnira ayé ti pọ̀.
ṣé ń gbọ́ ọmọ Yorùbá ó ní látìgbà tí Buhari ti gbé lọ́ọ̀bù lọ ṣé lọ́ọ̀bù wà nù Nàìjíríà tẹ́lẹ̀ ó ní látìgbà tí Buhari olè ó ní Buhari ti gbé lọ́ọ̀bù lọ ṣé lọ́ọ̀bù wà nù Nàìjíríà tẹ́lẹ̀ ó ń sókè.
ìwé pọ́ wọn àsọ̀rọ̀ gàrí wọn àsọ̀rọ̀ gbogbo nǹkan wọn àsọ̀rọ̀ ṣé pure water omi tá a mú lẹ́tún jẹ́ kó wọ́n omi tó so omi tó lọ́hùn dà tó ṣe pé bóyá pé kínní òun lẹ́tún jẹ́ kó wọ́n ibo la ń lọ lórílẹ̀‐èdè Nàìjíríà ibo la ń lọ báyìí ibo la ń lọ tó bá yẹ kó ogun la máa jà tí gbogbo èyí máa fi sọ.
Ọlọ́run ní jẹ́ àjà ogun torí nígbà tá à ń pariwo kí gbogbo yín kẹ́ jáde dá wa lóhùn kí èèyàn kan má pariwo ogun kankan kò sẹ́ni kankan tó máa ja ogun Ọlọ́run ní jẹ́ arógun ṣé ìwọ ọmọ tó ń pè lógun tó ní tó bá jẹ́ ogun la máa jà tí gbogbo wèrè yìí máa fi sọ́ọ̀t ṣé ìwọ ọmọ tó ń pè lógun ni ẹ̀yin ọmọ kéékèèké kọ́ máa sọ̀rọ̀ ogun wàá join Yorùbá Nation campaign wàá máa sọ fáwọn èèyàn pé Nàìjíríà kò lè ṣiṣẹ́ kẹyẹ dìbò gbogbo election tẹ di títí láti 1999 kò fix títì yín kò rán ọmọ yín lọ sí school ìyàlẹ́ fi ń jẹ so láti 1999 every 4 years ọdún tó ń bọ̀ nísìn àwọn olè àwọn olórí burúkú olóṣèlú àwọn olè àwọn 419 àwọn criminals olè àwọn máa fi jẹ́ kí tẹlòmíì dá àwọn nìkan ló máa gbádùn Nàìjíríà so ìwọ náà ní sin máa dárúkọ ogun kankan wà campaign fún Yorùbá Nation kankan ṣẹlẹ̀ gbóhùn sókè.
níbo la ń lọ tó bá yẹ kó ogun la máa jà tí gbogbo wèrè yìí máa fi sọ́ọ̀bù tó bá yẹ kó ogun la máa jà tí gbogbo ìyà tí àwọn mẹ̀kúnnù ń jẹ yìí láàfin ní jẹ́ mọ́ ẹ jẹ́ ká kúkú jagun ẹ tó bá máa kúkú kú ẹ tó bá máa yẹ kó yẹ.
láìkì ibẹ̀ yẹn ẹni ẹni máa kú kó kú, ẹni máa yè kó yè. Kò ní dá fún ẹni tó bá ní kò ní ṣẹlẹ̀. Kò ní dá fún ẹni tó bá ní kò ní ṣẹlẹ̀. Torí arákùnrin ni tó bá jogun la máa jà ká kúkú mọ̀ ẹni tó bá máa kú kó kú jàre. Ó ní ẹni tó bá máa kú kó kú, ẹni tó bá máa yè kó yè. Ó ti ń dojú ẹ̀. Jagaba. Mo rántí gbà tí Tinubu wá sí London. Ọmọ Bọ́lájí Abdullahi ẹ̀kú òǹgbẹ kí ló ń pa Sọ́nkì lẹ́rìn. A máa sanction ẹ̀ lórí Koikimedia. Ó ní kí ló fa gbogbo wèrè yìí gan sẹ́. Kí ni Prince Isaac Fayose sọ? Someone said in a post, Rivers State took him far, give him peace. In return, he wants to destroy the state. Mo ní Nàìjíríà, there will never be unity. Kò ní sí unity. Eléyìí ni tó bá jogun la máa jà ká kúkú jà lẹ́ẹ̀kan, ẹni máa kú kó kú, ẹni máa yè kó yè. Àjà ogun. Kò sẹ́ni kankan tó máa jà ogun. Ẹ jẹ́ agbárakùnrin lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí ká tó wá máa wọnú ètò lọ. Ẹ jẹ́ kọ́kọ́ content jàre ká fi lè sílẹ̀. Iṣẹ́ wa fúnlẹ̀ wa, forílẹ̀ ìbí wa, ká gbéga, ká gbéga, ká gbéga fàlẹ́rí. Ìgbàgbọ́ wa ni pé bá ti bẹ̀rù làbọ̀ mọ́. Ká ṣiṣẹ́, ká ṣiṣẹ́, ká ṣiṣẹ́, ká jọlá. Ìṣọ̀kan àtòmìnira ní kẹ́jẹ́ ká máa lépa. Tẹ̀síwájú fọ̀pọ̀ ire àtòhun tó dára. Ọmọ Oòduà dìde, bọ́ sípò ẹ̀tọ́ rẹ. Ìwọ ni ìmọ́lẹ̀ ògo adúláwọ̀. Àwa ni ìmọ́lẹ̀ ògo adúláwọ̀. Àbí? Àwa ni ìmọ́lẹ̀. Ẹ̀rí bá ṣe mọ́lẹ̀ dáadáa everywhere Yorùbá káàkiri gbogbo àgbáyé a fi survive. Sàrákùnrin kí ló ń sọ wọn gbọ́?
Ṣé pé bóyá pé kínní òun lè tún jẹ́ kó wọ́n? Ibo là ń lọ lórílẹ̀‐èdè Nàìjíríà? Ibo là ń lọ báyìí? Ibo là ń lọ? Tó bá yẹ kó ogun la máa jà tí gbogbo èyí máa fi sọ̀rọ̀. Tó bá yẹ kó ogun la máa jà tí gbogbo ìyà tí àwọn mẹ̀kúnnù ń jẹ yìí táàfin ní jẹ mọ́. Ẹ jẹ́ ká kúkú jagun. Ẹ tó bá máa kú kó kú. Ẹ tó bá máa yè kó yè. Ìnira àtẹ̀ní wọn lára yóò ti pọ̀ jù. Ẹ̀yin nìkan lè gbádùn. Kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ gan? Ṣé ilé gbé ayé wọlé síbẹ̀?
Mo like point yẹn. Ẹ̀yin nìkan lè ń gbádùn. Ẹ̀yin nìkan lè ń gbádùn. Ṣé ilé gbéra yín síbẹ̀ ni? Ìbá wa la dìbò fún yín. People voted you so that you can turn their life better. Rather, you've turned their life into a misery situation in that contraction country you are calling a country. Zoo. Nigeria is a zoo. Nigeria is a zoo created by Britain, the white man. Who created Nigeria? God did not create Nigeria. Or do you think that God is stupid like you to have created Nigeria? God created Yoruba people. God created Hausa people. God created even the Fulani people. But the Yorubas are stupid to allow the Fulani to dominate and deal with us in economy. They deal with us in security. Our children cannot go out. They can't have fun. You cannot just say you are traveling now from Lagos to Ogun State without being concerned about the Fulani attack. Economy zero. Mo wo report àwọn ọmọ mi kan nísìn. One of our kí ni mo fẹ́ pè? Where okay, let's have a problem here. Let's disconnect this. Where we are having kí ni mo fẹ́ sọ? America is struggling for eggs. Benny Clef Wallach says, Koiki, British created Nigeria, the zoo. Yes, everybody knows that. But some Nigerians think that it's God that created Nigeria. They are stupid. How can God create Nigeria? God created every human being, regardless of how you believe. But God did not create Nigeria. Nigeria was created by British, or Britain rather, for their own economic reason to survive. Nigeria was created for their own economic reason. And I say in the topic today, I just look at the topic and I said, what should I use as my topic? And it says, Yoruba country is going to build a better world. Has Nigeria ever built a better world? Nigeria did not build a better world. Rather, Nigeria built criminals, monsters. Imagine Yoruba people doing ritual to make money. Is that the way British people they do? Does the British people use ritual to make money? Idiot all over the place. Eléyìí tó bá máa jogun ní ká jà, tó bá máa jẹ́ anything kó ṣẹlẹ̀. Mo jẹ́ play intro mi. Kó rátarátà lọ́jà rẹ̀. Ẹ bá ń gbọ́ lè share button mo bẹ̀rẹ̀ torí Ọlọ́run. Mo máa ń fi gbọ́ ohùn olóyè. Tí bá gbọ́ ohùn ẹ̀, bá gbọ́ sound ẹ̀ sétí mi, inú mi máa ń dùn. Ara ẹ̀ máa yá jágá. Jogo. Igboho, the main general. God created him for a purpose. And that purpose, we will be there to make sure that purpose is achieved by helping him out. Omobolaji, don't mind them on Mr. Koiki. Most people are ranting on social media. Let Jaga Bandit give them 1,000 naira now. They will forget about their sense. Right? As soon as they pump money into their life. Igbo, kilo so, brother mi dáadáa, ẹ̀gbọ́n mi dáadáa, olólùfẹ́ gbogbo ọmọ Yorùbá. Ẹ jẹ́ gbọ́n tó lóye sọ níbí ọjà rẹ̀. Ó náà ní kíni? Kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ Igboho? Pé ó kàn ẹ́ jàre. Ọmọ Yorùbá tàtà. Ẹ̀gbọ́n tó lóye sọ. Ó náà wọ́n sí ìjọba. Òun ló ń dá sí tó ń kọ̀ wọ́n. Kí lẹ mí pé tó kàn? In tó kàn ló ń dá sí. Èbí bá Gani Adams náà fi dá sí. Tó wọ agbádá funfun káàkiri. Àmì tó bẹ̀rù ṣe. Àwọn lójú ogun ẹ̀wọ̀n agbádá káàkiri. Ṣọ́rọ̀ agbádá ló kàn ní sáàbì ká jáde kẹ́ fọmọ kan wọn kẹ́ fohùn lẹ̀ fún Tinubu pé kò ní ṣoríire tó bá try nonsense pẹ̀lú yín. Mo ń bọ̀ èèyàn wa o. Wọ́n ní tó kàn ló ń dá sí. Ìgbòho ní tó kàn ló ń dá sí. Ẹ ṣe máa sọ pé tó kàn ó kàn wọ́n pa ọmọ Yorùbá kóun dákẹ́ tàbí wọ́n pa ọmọ Yorùbá ṣé kóun dákẹ́ ẹni kò kàn tó bá tún máa kàn kọ́ tó bá tún máa kan ọmọ Adéyẹmọ ńkọ́ àbí èyí tó kàn ló ń dá sí. Kí lẹ mean by that? Idiot all over the place. Bomb bastard ẹni ṣoríire. Ìta máa jọba ara wa fà lórí social media. Ọwọ́ àwọn tó ní social media gan ọwọ́ wọn ò ní ká. In tó kàn ló dá sí. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni Mr. Sunday Kayode wọ́n ní mad people all over the place. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni brave people like Simon Ekpa. Bó tẹ̀ ṣe sọ̀rọ̀ Simon Ekpa yẹn jẹ́ ká play. Ẹ tí inú bá fẹ́ run ní ìdájí tẹ̀ fi yàgbẹ́ ẹ máa gbọ́ Simon Ekpa. Ẹ jẹ́ ká kọ̀ lọ play ìkan náà videos ẹ̀ mo ń bọ̀ ẹ jẹ́ ń tán internet. Ẹ jẹ́ ká a ṣe ń bọ̀ lọ́dọ̀ lóye. Okay. Eléyìí ló máa lọ wá fídíò Simon kan nísìn ẹ ká sáré gbọ́ tó lóye. A máa gbọ́ Simon Ekpa a dẹ̀ máa gbọ́ Nnamdi Kanu. Àwọn brave people tí Nnamdi Kanu bá ń sọ̀rọ̀ báyìí Nigerian government máa ń yàgbẹ́ ni ẹ̀rí tó lọ kidnap ẹ̀ já gbọ́ tí Igboho náà máa lọ mú ti Simon Ekpa wá máa mú ti Nnamdi Kanu wá. The three brave men of our time. The three brave men of our time. Simon Ekpa. Injoko Simon Ekpa. Tí Simon Ekpa bá jókòó báyìí wàhálà ló jẹ́ fún wọn. Ẹ̀rí tó lọ kidnap ẹ̀ ọ kidnap ẹ̀ mọ́ Finland. Mo sì mi tẹ́ ń béèrè pé ṣé mo gbọ́ nǹkan kan nípa Simon Ekpa mọ́? A gbọ́ nǹkan kan mọ́. Àmọ́ Finland ti gbàbọ̀dẹ̀. Finland ti gbàbọ̀dẹ̀ fáwọn the Finnish people wọ́n ti gbàbọ̀dẹ̀. Denix Motomokie. Ẹja kọ́kọ́ gbọ́ Igboho àwa lọ gbọ́ Simon Ekpa. Gbóhùn sókè.
Níjọba bá wà tí ò sí ẹ̀tọ́ tó yẹ kó ṣe
kò lè
fún
ṣe
aráàlú tí wọ́n dìbò fún
kò
tó
lè
jẹ́ ìjọba lé
ṣe
lórí.
kò lè ṣe mo láti
tí
fẹ́
ìjọba
ṣe
bá wà tí ààbò bá sí fún aráàlú tó rú ìṣèjọba lé
níbo
lórí
ló fẹ́ wà
aráàlú dìde fúnra ẹ̀.
bẹ́ẹ̀ ni.
kì í ṣe pé mo pàṣẹ àbí mo ní pàṣẹ àbí mo kàn sọ nǹkan tí ó wá látọkàn mi. Ìkẹ́ tó fa ọ̀rọ̀ yìí ni pé ẹni ẹ̀wò láti bí ijọ́ mélòó kan ṣe bí ọ̀sẹ̀ bíi méjì ń sìn nípa ọ̀rọ̀ àwọn Fúlàní tó wà ní gbogbo Ìbàràpá.
kí ló ṣe.
Ẹ wo dókítà wa Dr. Fatai.
kí ló ṣe.
PhD doctor ọmọ Yorùbá.
àwọn Fúlàní tó kàwé
tó gboyè ó wá lọ sí lóyìnbó ní àìní ọdún ó lọ ṣiṣẹ́.
kí ló wá ṣẹlẹ̀.
ó wá dé okòwòdé. ó wá lọ lu bàbá ẹ̀
ní gàgà bẹ́ẹ̀.
ó dá oko àgbàdo ẹ̀gẹ́ iṣu oríṣiríṣi nǹkan soya beans. ó dẹ̀ gba ọmọ wa ní gàngán bẹ́ẹ̀ náà.
àwọn local people náà ló gbà
sí pẹ̀rẹ̀pẹ̀tẹ̀. tó ń bá a ṣiṣẹ́. Fúlàní wa jẹ oko ẹ̀ ó wá gbéra.
ó wá lọ report.
láti lọ bá àwọn Fúlàní sọ̀rọ̀.
ń bọ̀ Ìgbòho lọ́sọ̀rọ̀ gbogbo ẹni tó bá sọ pé n tí Ìgbòho ń jà fún tẹ bá ever sọ pé n tí Ìgbòho ń jà fún pẹ̀wà against ẹ̀ àwọn alálẹ̀ amúyín èèyàn kówó wá da oko sílùú ẹ̀ ìlú bàbá ẹ̀ èmi rí bàbá débọ̀ Aborode mo rí wọn sójú kò ṣe pọ́ sọ fún mi. I saw the father in Igogo in 2021. ẹ̀yin wicked people ẹ̀yin ìkà ìgbà tó ń ṣe ọmọ ẹ̀ tí ń lọ́pàá àbí ẹ̀rí bọ́ ṣe ń pa wá náà nísìnyí pa wá bẹ̀ like chicken. ó dìde ní 2021 arákùnrin instead of us to say yes this is the time. Ìgbòho your own is too much. Ìgbòho alẹ́ ti pọ̀ jù Ìgbòho alẹ́ ti pọ̀ jù kí ló dé ìwọ nìkan ni kí ló dé ó fẹ́ shine. Bẹ́ẹ̀ni it shall not be well with Nigerian government ẹ ní ṣoríire látòkè from Bọ́lá Tinubu dé sàlẹ̀ gbogbo yóò ní ṣoríire kí ni káwọn pẹ̀lú pé ẹ ní ṣoríire àti Buhari àtàtìkù àtọbásanjọ́ àti Jonathan àti tó ti kú àti tó wà láyé gbogbo yóò ní ṣoríire àti Gowon àti Babangida ẹ ní ṣoríire fún ìyàtẹ̀ fi gbogbo wa jẹ ẹ̀yin olórí burúkú wicked people. Ìyẹn náà lọ ṣe fi pa Simon Ekpa ó fi pa Simon Ekpa wọ́n dẹ̀ fi pa ẹ jẹ́ ká lọ gbọ́. This was 2 years ago video mo ti rí kan tí máa lò ti Simon Ekpa nígbà tó ṣe interview fún 2 years ago. Simon Ekpa was complaining about the killings in the southeast, the marginalization of the Igbo people. Ṣé wọ́n marginalizing? Can Igbo ever be the president of Nigeria? The answer is no. Everybody knows that. Ẹ jẹ́ ká gbọ́ Ìgbòho tán ká wá lọ gbọ́ Simon Ekpa dẹ̀ máa gbọ́ Nnamdi Kanu. Gbóhùn sókè Ìgbòho.
Ẹ wá wo ohun tí àwọn ọmọ yín ṣe lórí oko mi kò yẹ kó rí báyìí lórí ilẹ̀ bàbá mi. Wọ́n dẹ̀ dé lókun bẹ́ẹ̀ náà. Wọ́n dẹ̀ sápá. Àìmọye èèyàn bẹ́ẹ̀ tá a lè morúkọ wọn. Làwọn Fúlàní bẹ́ lórí tó pa wọ́n. Wọ́n jí àwọn kan gbé ẹni tó bá gbowó tó kéré lọ́wọ́ rẹ̀. Wọ́n gba 7 million. Wọ́n gba 10 million. Wọ́n gba 11 million. Lórí ilẹ̀ bàbá wa. Ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn dùn mí.
Àbára àwọn tó ń ṣàbò fáwa.
Tàbá torí pẹ̀tọ̀ Ọlọ́run gbà fáwa. Àwọn ará àwọn ọmọ tí ń tẹ̀lé wa tó ń ṣàbò fún wa. Àwọn tí ò lẹ́ni tí ó tẹ̀lé wọn kọ́.
Kò ṣe pé Ìgbòho fi ń dẹnu Ọlọ́run gbà fún ni. Ẹni tọ́lọ́run bá dẹ̀ ti gbà fẹ́ má bínú mò ń charge laptop yẹn ni o. Ọlọ́run gbà fún ni. Tí ò bá dẹ̀ gbà fún wà forí lógi. Ẹni tọ́lọ́run gbà fún ni olóyè Ìgbòho. Ìwọ wà fi gbà fún. Ọlọ́run ló gbà fún. Ìyẹn ni bàbá Másùnkún mọ́ ṣe ní Ìgbòho Elédùmarè. Kódà prophet Tibetan ó ní God bless Ìgbòho, God bless Ìgbòho, God bless Ìgbòho. Who is Ìgbòho? Ta lẹni tán pè ní Ìgbòho? Ọlọ́run jẹ́ o mọ̀ ká ṣọ́ra fílẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀. Ọlọ́run kò ní jẹ́ kó mọ ẹni tán pè ní Ìgbòho. but ó kù díẹ̀. Internet ni pé kí Ìbà Gani Adams kó fọwọ́ kún gbogbo ẹ̀ kí gbogbo akájọ push out. Ìgbòho gbéra ó lọ bá wọn ní ilé wọn ní Mákòkó àbí Ìgbòho lọ síbẹ̀ tìbí gbogbo alárí fídíò àbí wọ́n fi ọ̀tẹ̀ pé a máa kọ́kọ́ mọ̀yàn Ìbà Gani Adams lèmi kọ́kọ́ mọ̀. Tíyàn bá sọ pé Ìbà Gani Adams lè máa ṣe bó ṣe ń ṣe ìyẹn máa wọ́ndà pé how bá tó bá sọ̀rọ̀ pé ṣé o sọ̀rọ̀ sí bàmá èpè ló máa gbà lẹ́nu mi ò ní ṣoríire. I knew Ìbà Gani Adams before kí n tó rí Ìgbòho kọ́lọ̀ fún òun Kẹ́dàpọ̀ Williams òun ló sanwó gbogbo expenses Ìbà Gani Adams wá sí London. I went to Ondo State ní state Ìbà Gani Adams state yẹn náà kọ́ ló ti ń ṣe jàǹbá fáwọn èèyàn kí bá tẹ̀ gbéra kó wọ mọ́tò kó gbé mọ́tò kó gbé convoy kó lọ sóńdó kó tẹ̀ ṣàkárà àwọn Fúlàní yẹn pé ó jókòó sí Lagos State wọ́n pa wá lóńdó Ìbà wà ní Lagos State tó bá dẹ̀ yà ní sẹ́rí ní pati adáṣẹ́ nígbà tí mo kọ́kọ́ tẹ̀ máa mọ̀ wọ́n nígbà tá a lọ sóńdó àkókò ẹ̀ mo ṣáà tó ń jọ̀pá yẹn báyìí kò tẹ̀ yé mi nígbà yẹn tá à ń sọ gbogbo ẹ̀ jọ̀pá mọ́lẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ tó fẹ́ gbégún àwọn ìkà kó tẹ̀ gbéra kó tẹ̀ àwa dé Èkìtì wọ́n gbọ́ pé Ìgbòho wọnú Èkìtì everywhere dàrú gbùrùgbùrà Ìgbòho kẹ̀ láàrin Èkìtì níbo eré tatata Fúlàní jádà sometimes gbogbo nǹkan kọ́ ló máa gbébọn jáde ló máa gbé oògùn jáde action ó gbọ́dọ̀ máa ní action bó ṣe pa wọ́n ní Àkúrẹ́ yẹn ó yẹ kí Ìbà tẹná sọ́kọ̀ ni kó gbéra pẹ̀lú convoy àtàwọn ọmọ APC bẹ́ẹ̀ ní ṣoríire àwọn ẹ̀yin Fúlàní nínú state bàbá mi abájọ tó ṣe ń sọ pé ọmọ tápà ni ọmọ kìíní kan ni olùkàlùkù kan sọ tiẹ̀ àmọ́ tó tọ́ mọ́ àmọ́ nígbà tẹ́ pàdáfin bàbá yẹn dẹ̀ ti lọ nísìn àwọn bàbá yẹn ti wàjà àwa wà níbi tá a ṣe wà nísìn kọ́lọ̀ fún gbogbo náà lẹ́nu gígùn àwọn yẹn dẹ̀ jayé kú ni Aláàfin jayé kú ni kọ́lọ̀ bá wà pẹ̀lú bàbá yẹn èmi rí Aláàfin àwọn nǹkan míì a lè sọ sórí social media kéèyàn kan sọ pé àdébẹ̀ má fọ́ etí ẹ̀ pọ́n bastard nígbà mọ́ ọkọ̀ débẹ̀ t'Aláàfin ní ta ló jókòó yìí wọ́n ní Koikimedia Ìgbòho ní coordinator ṣé á jáde Ìgbòho tí Koiki bá ti jáde à ń lọ nìyẹn ìyẹn ló ṣe ń dùn gbogbo wọn pé ta ni Koiki àti Ìgbòho yìí ó sọ fún Aláàfin lórí ìjókòó pé tẹ́ ẹ̀ bá ti jẹ́ kí Koiki wà lórí ìjókòó gbogbo tẹ́ bá fẹ́ sọ fún mi Koiki gbọ́dọ̀ wà níbí báyìí ó gbọ́dọ̀ gbọ́ gbogbo tẹ́ bá fẹ́ sọ Aláàfin lẹ́sẹ̀kẹsẹ̀ accept but that's fine tó bá ti sọ pé èèyàn ẹni Koiki àjọ wà ń bẹ̀ ni the first time táwọn ẹ lọ bèrè lọ́wọ́ Akéwùgbà Gold bàbá yẹn ìgbà míì tá a bá lọ àgọ́ bàbá yọ̀ tẹ̀lé wa lọ mọ́ àìmọye ìgbà Aláàfin kọ́ máa pe Ìgbòho máa bọ̀ òun ní ọ̀rọ̀ tó ń fẹ́ sọ fún mo ti sọ fún yín lórí show yìí imagine kí Buhari sọ fún Aláàfin pé òun máa mú Ìgbòho mọ́nu palace ẹ̀ nípa àwọn Fúlàní ẹ̀ wọ́n díẹ̀ instead of Ìbà Gani Adams to come out and just show action they are killing people in Ondo State you sit down in Lagos State ṣé Lagos jẹ́ gẹ́gẹ́ bí ṣé ìlú yín ní Lagos State Ìbà Gani Adams ṣé ilẹ̀ ní Lagos State return back and go and sit in Ondo State and let the Fulani know that you are the Ààrẹ Ọ̀nà Kakanfò of Yoruba land jókòó sí Lagos State what are you looking for in Lagos State tó bá ń ṣe pé àwọn àwọn tó máa wọlé wá bá yín lóru àbí ṣèpàdé kọ̀kọ̀ Tinubu rẹ̀ kúkú láìkì yín so I don't know why you are worried. Power Ogun State is not safe. Mo kí Mr. Bola Raji good morning. Ẹ bá mi gbọ́ wọlé share button. Ẹ̀yin ò ní láti worry àní ẹ máa share program. Your people are being killed. You sit down in Lagos State. Nígbà tó ń pààyàn ní Ìgọ̀gùn, Ìgbòho dìde ó lọ bá wọn pé nílùú bàbá mi. Àbí Ìgbòho àti bàbá Bóròdé ìlà kan náà lọ́jọ́ kọ́. Èmi ò kọlà. Ìgbòho kọlà. Tribal map tó dá. The same tribal mark ni Igboho àti. And instead of Iba Gani Adams to stand up and defend the people, we sit down there in Lagos State. So what is his job in Lagos State? Prince Olani for his own selfish interest. Kí ni Iba Gani Adams ń ṣe ní Lagos State? Ṣé Lagos State gẹ́gẹ́ bí state yìí? Sanwó-Olú nìkan ni àmọ́ bí a Sanwó-Olú ṣe ń gba salary lọ́wọ́ Sanwó-Olú ẹ ṣe gba salary lọ́wọ́ gbogbo wọn. Return back to Ondo State and sit there. Kẹ́ máa dẹ́rù bà wọ́n. So that this Fulani can push back a little bit. Tó bá tẹ̀ ń gbọ́ pé ìbá wà ní Ondo State, mo kí Mr. Abiodun Wasiu. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni clerks, Kogi State is not safe. Edo State, everywhere is not safe. Tó bá sọ pé à ń sọ̀rọ̀ sí ibà, tí bá ever gbọ́ kó sọ pé Koiki sọ̀rọ̀ sí ibà, máa fún ẹ ní èpè. I traveled with him to Akoko in Ondo State. I believe that was in 2017. I tẹ́tí gbọ́ pé Yoruba nation àgbọ̀n kankan tó jọ bẹ́ẹ̀. Mo mọ Ìgbòho rí. As of 2017, I didn't know who Igboho was. Gbogbo pé akẹ́ máa mọ olóyè Igboho. I was running a program when Tolulope Arotile was killed, crying in front of that stupid, evil country. Awala ni building. The building belongs to the Yoruba people. Owo Okoko Lofira, claimed by the evil monster country you're calling Nigeria. That was when Igboho called into the show and the spirit connected. And as at that time, I have traveled with Iba Gani Adams to Akoko in Ondo. Oh, ní sórí tó bá sọ fún mi pé kí n dákẹ́. Ṣé Ìbà ló ń bá sọ̀rọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀? We have given him respect and I continue to respect him. But has he given himself respect? What is he doing in Lagos State? What's Iba Gani Adams? What is his business in Lagos State when people are being killed in Akure State, or Ondo State rather? Kini business Iba Gani Adams to sit down? Kini business Iba Gani Adams in Lagos State right now? He should be in Ondo State. Kó tẹ̀ máa ṣe rùbà wọn. Kó tẹ̀ jáde kó lo siren. Kó lọ round gbogbo Ondo pé I am around. Ẹ̀yin Fúlàní yẹn with my boys. Ìbò náà ní òun láwọn ọmọ ogun tó pọ̀ rẹpẹtẹ. Prince Ola kò ní bàjẹ́ fún yín. Nurudeen Akimoyede mo kí yín. Prince Ola ni Gani Adams had nothing to offer the Yorubas. Ṣèbí bá Gani Adams la kọ́kọ́ gbé wá sórí heritage. Ẹ ti gbàgbé ni. Mo kí brother mi ẹ̀gbọ́n mi dáadáa heritage. He spoke to me before I left Cotonou that he's going to be doing some things and I don't need to mention it on the social media. This is the time that everybody must come back. We hope that Iba Gani Adams can rise up to the task ahead so that we can also give him the support from the media. Oh, to beg, kò sí media kankan tó lè attack anybody to support Yoruba Nation. Tá ní jáde fún wọn. Simultaneously, we will be coming out. Yeah, Mr. Kuforojiri, Koiki, I beg, continue this your program. Don't let this Iba Gani Adams, bring your spirit down this morning. He's a carpenter. Can you imagine? I was at the Dahomey, the Amazon. Actually, I must start to you. You saw it. You saw me in that statue. You remember the statue? I took the picture. You all saw it now. Do you know that these are warriors that were ready to fight and defend their people during Dahomey? Mo fẹ́ lọ mú image yẹn wá. Mo kí gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́ náwó sí mi o. Pé Koiki, má bínú pé ó kéré 10,000. That is me. This is the kind of person I want to be. A warrior from the media perspective. Èmi ò mọ bó ṣe ń yìnbọn. But this my mouth, màá fi bá yín jáde lẹ́ni. Mo ní mi ní last man standing. Tẹ́ bá ti sùn, màá wá jí yín. Kò sọ̀rọ̀ lójú gbogbo wa. We will continue to stay awake. Kò ṣe pá ní máa sùn. Sójà ò kì í sùn dé lẹ́ni. I want to be like that. I don't want to be like Iba Gani Adams that is scared. I want to be a man that my voice will wake people up. Look at them. These are the Amazon women, the Dahomey. I visited that statue, 30 foot long. Kudos to you once again, Patrick Stallone. That joke was there. I'm fine, I'm Lagos State. He should be in Akure right now, at least for 1 week. What is his role in Lagos State? Kí ni role in Lagos State right now? What is he doing in Lagos State? This message is for Ekpa Gani Adams. What are you doing in Lagos State when your people are being killed in your own village in Ondo State? Unbelievable. History will remember every single one of us for not playing your role. Igboho played his role, and that is what makes him, different from others. He stood his ground. I remember it was a day before Igboho was going to Gogon. I arrived at his mansion at Soka. Or then it took around manage. I don't think some of you know that Igboho is just managing in Cotonou. Tebangbo manage. Because somebody that has a mansion and then has to come down low because of me and you, I want to come out for Igboho support. I saw his apartment that he lives in Cotonou. And I asked myself, even the challenge that I lived while I was in Soka with him, what did it took around manage? Some of you have seen the building, the flat, at least some of the pictures that have been taken in that same flat for a couple of years. So it will drop down because it 1 million Fulani ò lè dá Ìgbòho dúró kó ṣe pé tẹnu. Bí a Fulani tẹ̀lé dá Ekpa Gani Adams dúró ni àtẹ̀mọ́. What's going on? We expect him to show action and let the government come for him, and we will go after the government. Bí a bẹ̀ láti máa dá gbogbo ẹ̀rù. We will give him all the support. I will come down and stay shoulder to shoulder with Ekpa Gani Adams. But he has not proved himself enough for me to do so. I won't take a risk with him. I will take all the risk with Igboho, all the risk, and I took that risk in 2021 to travel with him. I sat down in the same vehicle with Igboho, heading to Igogon. Whatever, I was one of those that sat next to him in the vehicle in January 2021. I would do the same thing unless Ekpa Gani Adams has not done exactly what I want him to do. If Ekpa says he's going to Akure, I will buy a ticket and travel down. We travel together to Akure. That is the job of a journalist. Sit down in Lagos State while people are killing in Ondo State. Show action there. Sometimes sometimes it's action. If you pay me logun, more logun, but mo ní Ọlọ́run, but mo ń dira. Ọmọ Yorùbá ni mí. Kò ní dá fẹ́ni tó bá ní kí èèyàn má dira. Ẹ ní ṣoríire. Àwọn olè fẹ́ máa tàn ní 21st century. Ìyàwó mi ń béèrè pé ṣe bí drinking Charles bí wọ́n ló ní cancer. Mo ní ó ti lo àgbo. Bàbá tó gbọ́n. Ìwọ jókòó síbẹ̀ kó máa sọ pé Prince Charles ó ní cancer. Wọ́n ti fún ní àgbo tó ti Prince Charles has drank àgbo. Oh, hey, Biafra, I go play Mazin Simon Ekpa now, making a no go. No verse here, they speak Yoruba too much. And I go enjoy this program because the three brave men, but if anybody from the southeast that call himself Igbo disrespecting Igbo, I go abusing her. But that does not mean that we will not give love to Simon Ekpa, the Biafra. Some of you never even speak to Nnamdi Kanu. We had meeting with Nnamdi Kanu. Not once, not twice, not 5 times. I will leave the rest. I was in that meeting with Igboho, Simon Ekpa, and Nnamdi Kanu. These are the 3 brave men that the Fulani wants to eliminate. So we've heard from, don't worry about that, that Olori Buruku governor. I want to call it Dasi Disilara. She governor la wonyesha. Is that the governor? A governor, kudos to Aketi. I'm sure that they killed Momo Papa Aketi, Momo Papa Babayen. I won't doubt it. Moki Mr. Lawale Ajayi. Yoruba nation no going back. Ekpa Gani Adams ole jade kó sọ pé Yoruba nation no going back. Very structured ló fẹ́. Imagine a Yoruba man. kò lè jáde kó jáde tán pé yes Yoruba people must go, Yoruba nation no going back like Igboho. Tó bá jí Igboho lójú wọn á sọ pé Yoruba nation no going back. The last video I did with Igboho before I traveled out of Cotonou, I purposely asked him, I said, no going back. He said, no going back. Mutuni no going back, only no going back. Can Iba Gani Adams come out and do the same thing? We put the mic on him and say, Yoruba nation, Akoko Malobai, Yoruba people, àwọn ọmọ Yoruba ò ṣe jà fún, ìyẹn máa ṣọ́ra pẹ̀lú àwọn ọmọ Yoruba, Iba nìyẹn o. A máa sọ̀tàn fò, a máa sọ ìtàn fún àtẹ̀mọ́ tó ní kọ́ fún ní ìbágan sef. Wọ́n dẹ̀ sọ pé ó ní action, the man has an action lọ́ ṣe fi jẹ́ bá àwọn ọmọbi tó fa action yẹn sí. Tinubu will not give you any contract, Iba Gani Adams, so you better wake up. Wake up from your slumber. Because Tinubu will not give you any contract, and no Fulani man will give you any contract. Because Tinubu will be the last president in Jesus' name. No more rubbish. Everybody must wake up. Yoruba country is going to build a better world than Nigeria. That cannot show action. Àwa lọ sí Èkìtì. Àwọn èèyàn kò gbọ́ fèrè pé ó rà pé Ìgbòho ló kọ. Bọ̀bọ́ kan ó wo mọ́tò títí ó rà pé ẹni tó wà ní mọ́tò yẹn fẹ́ jọ Ìgbòho. Ó ṣàwọn mọ́tò yẹn nígbà tó sẹ́ǹsì pé Ìgbòho ni. Ó ní àpútọ̀ ní bọ̀bọ́ ìmẹ̀ pé ó ṣe bọ́ ní kó má wálé ni. Àwọn àfẹ́ gbọ́ ẹnu sọ̀rọ̀. Ó tí àti yẹ́ ẹ̀yìn tèmi. Àwọn adélẹ̀ lè rí. We will get there. Look at these are warriors. These are women that you expect Iba Gani Adams to replicate. The Dahomey, the Amazon statue is there. Tabak pè ní Sanlo Party agbe Mike máa rojọ́. Nídẹ̀ẹ́jọ́ ẹ kọ́kọ́ tẹ̀ lọ sí Àkúrẹ́ kẹ́ lọ show action. Ẹ̀yin Fúlàní kọ́ tẹ̀ kọ́kọ́ wọnú igbó lọ. Ìbà tó bá ever sọ̀rọ̀ pé Koiki ń sọ̀rọ̀ sí Ìbà tí bá mú ẹ máa gbá etí ẹ. I was there when Dapo Williams paid everything. Ìbà ò san £1 tó fi gbé dé London. Dapo Williams paid everything. I will leave the rest. I was close to Dapo Williams. Tó bá ní presidency kan, Dapo Williams kan. Buhari nífẹ̀ẹ́ tó ń ṣe kékeré. It was like that to all these politicians. APC méjì ló wà ní UK, but ìtọ́rọ̀ recognize only Dapo Williams. Àwọn tó kù fake. Olúmọ pè mí, àná àbúrò níbo ló wà? Àwọn kí ló tún ṣẹlẹ̀ gbọ́n mi? Àbúrò. Mánà ẹ̀ tí wọ́n á nà gbọ́ lẹ́nu mi. Buhari máa dé o. Tó bá fẹ́ lọ ṣiṣẹ́ tó máa ń ṣe yẹn. Ó ti mọ̀ pé máa lọ ń bá wọn jà ní. I went many times to the Nigerian High Commission and also to the Nigerian House. Èmi nìkan one man standing. Mo lọ ń jágbe mọ́ wọn níbẹ̀. Do you know how many times they've taken my pictures, my videos? But Iba Gani Adams fẹ́ kú. Àbí? No, ṣé mi náà níyàwó mo láwọn ọmọ. A dẹ̀ sì fẹ́ bímọ sí. Kọ́nà já lè bí dáadáa. There was a day Clex Wolex ní ayé pa tí wọ́n are sold out Ondo people to Fulani. I'm sure pé wọ́n pa Àkétì ni. Kí bá tẹ̀ sọ fún Ondo state governor pé do everything to protect your people. Ṣé láti jọ́ tọ́nà pààyàn ní Àkúrẹ́ lately, have you had back challenge the Ondo state governor? Ṣé báwa làwa ń challenge? Who is Ondo state governor? Wọ́n ní sóríire gbogbo wọn látòkè délẹ̀. Who the hell is Ondo state governor? Ìbẹ́yìn náà lẹ vote in nígbà tẹ́ ti pa Àkẹ́tì. Ẹ̀pẹ́ ni tó nífẹ̀ẹ́ Yorùbá. Ẹgbẹ́ jágbajàgba, ẹgbẹ́ ìdọ̀tí, ayé pa tiyín. Ó ti pa yín báyìí nísìn. Ayé pa tiwọn lórí burúkú. Ṣé governor nìyẹn? I'm sure nísìn ó máa wà láì má bínú ìyá wa. Àdẹ̀wà náà àwẹ̀ ká máa tẹ̀ sọ̀rọ̀ àlùfàṣà ní bíbá. àṣọkò wọn àlábẹ́ ààbò kan nísìnyí tá a máa gún àwọn ọmọ kéékèèké àwọn lórí burúkú àwọn ọmọ kéékèèké ló máa ń gún l'Àbújá ayé pa tiwọn ayé ti pa tiwọn dànù. Ẹ jẹ́ ká gbọ́ Simon Ekpa àwọn warrior Simon Ekpa the warrior Simon the warrior. Listen to how Simon was speaking here. This video of Simon Ekpa was before. I don't like to be using the word he has been arrested. It's just somewhere for now. Ọlọ́run máa kó yọ. He will come out and he will be strong. You know when it's like Igboho, when the old Igboho, by the time Igboho came back, he became stronger. He can travel. He can move around. You can see him. How did Igboho did all this? They arrested him. They hold him for 2 years, and he came back shining, like he's shining. By the time Simon Ekpa comes out, that Finland Prime Minister Olori Buruku that is holding Simon Ekpa to sell him for Nigeria, Biafra will never forgive Finland for what they've done. Biafra will never, the way they will never forgive. Don't expect any, I'm not talking about all these fake Igbo people, Olori Buruku that is supporting Peter Obi. I'm talking about real, genuine Biafrans that love Biafrans to their bone marrow. Not the ones that wants to stay in Lagos and make money, call himself Biafra. No, those are not true Biafrans. A true Biafrans, you will see it in their blood. A true Biafra, you will see it right in their blood. Not Olori Buruku Igbo people that say, we want Biafra. As soon as Peter Obi come, they abandon Biafra. they thought Tinubu that is a drug baron. Because a drug baron. Drug money was going into his account while he was in the US. Who the hell is Tinubu? I am a journalist. Journalists are not scared to say anything. I pray that Trump can let us have Tinubu's file while he was in the US. Use fake documents. We don't know his real age. I saw during this Obolagido. Like him and so Tibati no Obolagido, Ito lo si bene that told Palon not to release Igboho. What ye Baba Obolagido yen, Eshatimo Baba Timon so yen, Obolagido. To she birthday like pe. Mo gbọ́ tí Amosun tó ní bàbá àwọn colleague yín rè gbogbo wọn ti pé 90 báwo lẹ ṣe pé 80 gbogbo àwọn tẹ́jọ lọ sí school. Imagine those that you went to school with, they are 90 years old and you are 80. How? Nigeria, a dream killer. They are all criminals from top to bottom. We even thought the military era was worst. This civilian time is even worse. Stolen so much shit of money that they should use to protect and defend the territory of Nigeria. Obi is a comedian. I saw him with Bauchi governor. I'm sure those ones will just be laughing at him and say, look at this Igbo man. He wants to be president. Do you know the hatred that is between the North and the Southeast? You think everything that has happened in the past, the Northerners will forgive the Southeast? You think the Southeast will forgive the North? Do you think the Yoruba will forgive the Southeast? We hate each other like shit. Big bad. And imagine people that hate each other. You go to toilet, shit, and use it to scrub your face and come out and let people come and hug you. Poo-poo, put it in your hand, rub it on your face, go on the street and let people hug you. That is how we hate each other in Nigeria. And now, when Peter Obi went there, they saw shit in his face And they're looking at it like that, say, hey, how are we going to allow this? Igbo people will call us Yamiri. Omo Igbo. Hausa. Because we hate each other like shit. No unity. So Peter B thought he can defend a drug baron. He doesn't know that Tinubu, a criminal that hold Lagos state money and use it to turn his empire. And now you want to defeat him. Tinubu that is nursing this ambition for more than 30 years, according to what we had. I asked Babade Banjo, how did you let Tinubu become the governor of Lagos State? I asked him the question. They thought it was genuine. They didn't know that he's another criminal. And when I say Tinubu is a criminal, I then can take you to anywhere that the rest of them, they are bomb bastard criminal times 5. I purposely start with Tinubu so that you don't say, Yoruba man, he's only saying that Peter Obi is criminal. He can't talk about Tinubu. You don't go better for every one of you now. Who is scared of Tinubu? Tinubu that lives as in exile for many years until he returned back after the death of Abacha. Who the hell is Tinubu? Who the hell is he? Tell Tinubu to divide Nigeria. If not, Nigeria will be worse case than Yugoslavia. And Tinubu can end up in ICC, International Criminal Court. He will end up his life in ICC if he does not do what he needs to do now. Let's listen to Simon Ekpa, the good guy. Finland, for destabilizing, the journey of the Biafra, holding Simon Ekpa because you want contract from Nigeria. Oku there, the Biafra will deal with every single one of them. Nnamdi Kanu return back to the court next week on the 21st. Tinubu release Nnamdi Kanu and divide Nigeria because this shit with our eyes together, we don't feel liquor. Imagine if I put honey on my face and I go out, everybody wants to lick and taste the honey. Can you taste shit? We are one Nigeria. We are one. Shut up. Which one Nigeria are you? You like Igbo people. You don't like Igbo people now. So why are you saying you are one Nigeria? You talk about the Igbo talk about Yoruba talk about Hausa, and the Fulani, they kill every one of us. Why us that no? Hit our Instagram. 26 seconds, it will go down. We'll restart it again. I'll wait till we start again before we play Simon Ekpa. Again, start quicker. Idiot all over the place. I am a true one Nigeria. Bonify Nigeria. Oleshi. You will just die for nothing. And we will not even have time to bury you. We will just throw your body into the fish. Let fish chop your body. I love Nigeria. You think Tinubu loves Nigeria? Tinubu does not love Nigeria. Tinubu is doing everything for his own benefit. Mr. Michael said, Nigeria is a shit. No one will like to taste it. Daddy, can you taste shit, Igbe? Can you go to the toilet and poop in your hand, rub it in your face, and go out and let people hug you? We are one Nigeria. We love Nigeria. Nigeria will be a better place. This was what Simon Ekpa said before the election. They say, Simon Ekpa is the one disturbing Nigeria. Oh, hey, Southeast. So now they're killing them in the Southeast as well. But those ones, when they come, they always come and say, Yoruba, they are killing you. I saw a video of how they're killing everybody. Because I don't know what has happened. Did Biafra struggle? Everything is just going the other way around. No more action when like Simon Ekpa was out. If you got answer from Bani, do the same thing. Put the action there. Simon Ekpa was in Finland. Action was happening downstairs. Iba is in Nigeria. There is no action. So kila wan pe won fun Iba. Eja gbo Simon Ekpa.
As Nigerians count down to the 2023 general elections, the indigenous people of Biafra continue to clamor for their independence and threaten a disruption of election activities in the southeast of Nigeria. With the emergence of Peter Obi, the Labour Party presidential candidate, the Southeasterners beamed with hope at the chance of an Igbo presidency. However, not many Nigerians share the obedient vision. Simon Ekpa, the spokesperson of the IPOB, in an interview with a Finland journalist, speaks on his reservation for an Igbo presidency. Make sure that we don't validate Nigeria again. Election is not happening in Biafra land.
Make sure we do not validate any election, but Olori Buruku people go and vote for Peter Obi. Instead of them to endorse Biafra, they thought that Tinubu will change the dimension. Tinubu will allow Peter Obi to win the election. Tinubu that has been nonsense. Tinubu that told Buhari that you try it more than 4 times until I came to rescue you. So you think Tinubu is stupid? We allow Peter Obi to be. So when Tinubu is not president, he will use Igbo people to be their to be his cabinet. He will put Yoruba people there now. It's called marginalization. What do you expect? If Peter Obi is there as well, is he not going to do the same thing? So a Yoruba man is the president. You want him to put Igbo inside his cabinet and put Igbo in position that he will be worried. If he put Yoruba, he knows that these are his people. Nepotism is called nepotism. Yes, it's nepotism. What are you going to do about it? That's the reason why we say this shit, we can't link it together. Let everybody go their separate ways. But you don't want to agree. You are saying Nigeria will work. Ayomi Kodamiju, Yoruba even call the Igbo Ajokuta Mamomi Bedi. Mr. Ogunsegun, ma be mo se ran comment ni. Baba mi Idris Mubarak. Salamu alaikum. Aku ongbesa. Mo kí gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́ wọlé. Síkírù Àlàní mo kí ẹlẹ́ǹkan sí. They take Tinubu stupid. Tinubu to know salvation. You will now allow Peter Obi to be the president. Those okay, Simon Ekpa.
Because you don't want people to vote. Not me. Biafra have decided. I am telling you the fact. There is nothing that will make Biafran's people to go out and vote.
But the ones that went to vote, they abandoned Biafra. They abandoned Biafra and went ahead to endorse Peter Obi. Yes, they call him Yamiri. Imagine the good guy. He came out. Simon Ekpa, the good guy. He said, look, let's forget about Nigeria. Now that he has been held incommunicado since last year, debt continue to flow in the southeast. So who is killing the people in the southeast if it's not the government? But they were pumping out. They say, no, it is Simon, no, it is Simon, no, Simon Injoku, Simon Ekpa is the one destabilizing the southeast. He's saying sit at home every Monday. He's destabilizing Nigeria. Everybody's not eating their vote, according to my brother there. Good morning, Mr. Sunday Kayode. Now that you have vote, you know, they chop that vote. And that's why I want to say, kí ló tún ṣẹlẹ̀ gan? Kuforiji sọ pé Mazi Nnamdi Kanu should not allow his lawyer to speak. All those lawyers are fake. That's why he always speak for himself. Speak. Some say is disrespecting the court. Which court? Criminal country. The end of Nigeria is getting closer. And we only pray that it doesn't turn the other way around to violence. If Tinubu refuses to divide Nigeria, it is just about time that it will explode. Bones okay, Simon Ekpa.
We have come a long way. For over 50 years, Nigeria have done all manner of genocide, committed genocide against our people, kill us every day, and you expect us to allow them to continue to kill us, to elect governors that will bring military and militarize our territory? We can't do that again. Nobody will vote in Biafra land. I am telling you the fact. It will shock the world. We've made up our mind and we know what we have on ground. This particular civil disobedience is also a democratic process. And I want you to see it in
some people don't know what is civil disobedience. You don't have gun, you gotta have civil disobedience. Civil disobedience. Civil disobedience. Nnamdi Kanu is another savior. Nnamdi Kanu, the man. I found a video of Nnamdi Kanu. We're gonna play that in a minute. Let's listen more to Simon Ekpa, the good guy. Finland sold him out to the zoo. But the judgment is coming for Finland. The judgment is getting closer. It's coming up to 10 minutes to 5 a.m. in London, maybe 12 in America, 1 a.m., depending on which country or which state you are rather. In Yoruba land, it's coming up to 6 a.m. I just woke up not too long. I slept on my couch here. I just woke up now about an hour ago. But I said, we'll talk again. That's the only bullet me I have, talking. If I talk, that's how I release my bullet. Pa, bo. It touch anybody. It touched Tinubu. I'm sure Tinubu people are watching and say, hey, this Koiki or another. It don't start again. Stop calling your president a drug baron. You know, go better for him. Any show really. Is he not a drug baron? Anybody that received drug money is a drug baron. Idiot. You think you can deceive people like me in abroad? He's receiving drug money in his account. Is that a clean money? And all these are governors. Ekpa on those states. Ibagani Adams. So it's a bullet. The moment Koikimedia open his mouth, it's like a bullet. Bah, oh, bah. You touch anybody, touch your body, you go shake. You go better from a papa and show you. You think we need a license? You think it's back in the days that we're going to need it. That's why Simon Ekpa, they have to restrict him. What they're doing now is just to restrict him to keep Nigeria going. And if you don't know, Britain is detained in Finland. Britain is behind it. But Britain will suffer the consequence of all this if they do not take good care of things before it goes the other way around. Britain, out of all this, Britain will suffer the consequence of what they've done to the indigenous people that they are calling Nigeria. And you see their ambassador, they can't do anything to me. I live with them. And I've told you in Africa, if they want to take everything that they've given me, I will return back to Africa and I will go and be living in Africa. I have no business here anymore. I've done 25 years. I've seen it all. I came back. My wife was complaining about everything. Do you know that selling on eBay now, eBay will report you to the government, HMRC, if you're selling anything up to 1,500 a month. Things that you have in your house, all things that you're selling on eBay, the moment it goes to the threshold of 1,005, eBay must report you to HMRC. And if the UK is fine, people like us, like I said in my program yesterday, the door of no return. We want to Japa, but not Japa to Nigeria. I saw one couple, they don't Japa. They Japa, but they have American passport. Who are they deceiving? I saw them, they're doing vlog. Hey, we return back to Nigeria. We are tired of America. We are back in Nigeria. Yes, it's good when you are back and you have American passport. Give that American passport back to America and say, we don't want it, take it, and return back to Nigeria. The husband still can go to America and buy cars and come and sell in Nigeria. Can any average Nigerian do the same thing? You go and apply for visa. They will do. One of the most fraudulent things that they've done to Nigeria is this visa. Go and apply for visa. No go better for all these Europeans. Some of them, they're not even up to the population of the Southeast. But idiot Olori Buruku Nigerians and Woloshi doesn't understand how the world works. Country that is not up to your population, they'll tell you, so where are you going, Mr. Emeka? Where are you going? What are you going to do in Finland? I just want to go and study. You are not going to study nothing. You are going to Japa. Why are you going to Thailand? Hope you're not going to do drug there. No, we're not going drug. We're just going there to see tourism. No, you are going to do drug. But when you have a Biafra country, you won't even have to worry about drugs. And if you do drug, they will deal with you. If you do fake product in Biafra land, you will go to prison. They will take you to the... I know what Simon Ekpa and Nnamdi Kanu, their vision for Biafra. But the criminal Igbo people doesn't want Biafra because they know that everything will be regularized. They don't want Biafra. How are they going to want Biafra? Because they are doing rubbish in Nigeria. Simon Ekpa said, you will not be able to do that rubbish when we have our country called Biafra. So you expect this criminal to support and endorse Biafra. They will support Peter Obi, another criminal. He can't fix Anambra. He wants to come and fix Nigeria. The same way that Tinubu cannot fix Lagos. Lagos smelly, smelly. Everywhere smelly, smelly. Poo-poo all over the place. Smelly, smelly Lagos. Water is not coming into their house. But when we have a Yoruba country, everything will work. Because we will be able to look after ourselves. We won't have to worry about Igbo, Hausa people. We will build houses that is what... I'm told that Taore is building houses for them right now. Taore. Most of you, look at your house where you know they live. Rubbish house. Come and defend Nigeria, Olushi. You are defending Nigeria. You know you can't rent an apartment anymore in Lagos. They've turned it to business center. I show all over the place, everywhere, smelly, smelly. Endorse Biafra. No, we are not going to endorse Biafra. We don't want Biafra. That's why I buy a product from an Igbo man in Lagos. A product worth over 400,000 naira. He doesn't want to return my money. Can that happen in UK? Can that happen? Can I spend 20 pounds or £1 and I return the product and they're telling me, oh, you can't return it. Money, you know, give us. Product, you never give me. Tomorrow I will get update on what has happened because I went to his shop again yesterday. And I'm just looking at it and say, is it his fault? If not Olori Buruku, Sanwo-Olu, and Obasa, and Amzat, because the three of them are the one controlling Lagos State. But their father, he didn't leave Lagos, he still strangulate Lagos, but he still wants to strangulate Abuja, calling himself Jaga Bandit, Jaga Rudi, another criminal, another 419 Yoruba man that converted the wealth of the Yoruba people to his own personal business. And they say he has money. Where did Tinubu make the money? No, let somebody come and explain, how did Tinubu make his money? Tinubu that was on exile up to 1998. He returned back in 99. So where did he make the money? Tinubu that people were renting house for. This is not a story. This is the fact. One rent he left for Tinubu in Nibato in 1999. He didn't have a house. They have to rent a house for him. Converted the whole of Lagos State revenue into his own personal business. And somebody can say, Jagaban. And has his own Malta, a refinery in Malta, refining products, crude oil. Because every one of you endorse criminal. So you will not like Simon Ekpa, you will not like Igbo, you will not like Nnamdi Kanu, because they speak the truth to power. And all this bomb bastard, the Olori Buruku that had been in 2000. Come and tell us. I say my mom told me, I wrote it down before I left Africa. Because that was when, usually when I came back, my mom was in Hungary in not 1883, 1983. My mom traveled to Hungary, but our final destination was Austria. Did your father travel to anywhere in 1983? Oloshi. 1983. I know very well because my mom was selling wristwatch. She would go to Hong Kong, buy not one wristwatch, thousands of wristwatch, and we would take it to um, Balog, no, níbi tí àwọn ará Islam wà yẹn. Ibi tó ti ń tago ṣá, ẹ ṣáà mọ̀ tó ti máa ń tago láàrin Èkó yẹn. How many of you know traveling? Come and talk nonsense, Nigeria. A woman that saw it all ran out of Nigeria in 1990s in this country. Today, my mom, she get a pension. Muki Baba David Adegoke. I was speaking to my mom yesterday. You know, my mom sits in the house, she orders everything because she doesn't want to disturb us all the time. I went to see her. Okay, we came back from the burial on Tuesday, and I went with her back home just to stay with her for a while because of a childhood friend that died. And when we got to mom said, I do to Raja again. Mom said, is it not better? I sit in my house, I order Amazon. Can your mother, you watching me at home now, Oloshi, I will die for 1 inch. Can your mother have money to order things and then deliver it in the house? I say Nigeria is a failure. The same way that my mom worked, your mother worked in Nigeria. Are they paying your mother pension? Can your mother get free medical treatment? Do you know that my mom doesn't have to pay Ching? When we went to Kent, my ticket that I bought to travel to I think I still have one of the tickets with me. I think I put it in this form. My ticket cost £22. You know, go better for anybody that say we should keep Nigeria. Like I said all the time. Disturbing people instead of them, especially all these influencers with on social media. This was my ticket to Kent, Chatham, precisely, on Tuesday. Valid for one journey. Outward, you know what they call outward, something that takes you out. The return, as I put in the machine, it took it out. It took it out with me. London Terminal to Chatham, 11th of March 2025. Not valid on the Southern Eastern high speed, because this will not be the one way is high speed. So everything has details. This ticket cost me £22.40. I say this program, this Koikimedia will be the one that will remove. I'm still going to play now the canon, so don't go. I've not finished with Simon Ekpa. You know I go around all the time. This ticket cost me £22.40. That's 2 hours straight job in the UK at average of £11 an hour minimum pay. £22.40. But do you know that my mom did not pay £22.40? Do you know why? She's an elder citizen and she has a freedom pass. You know what I call freedom pass? I'll explain to you. When you are above 60 in the UK, the government doesn't need to lobby. No, let me put it this way. You don't have to go and beg anybody. Automatically, they will send you a message that, do you know that you are entitled to freedom pass? That freedom pass allows you to travel on all public transport within London. But when you are going outskirts of London, you will only pay a little bit. My mom paid £11. Why I paid £22? You know why? Because she has a freedom pass. So when we return back home on Tuesday from the funeral, my mom has already ordered everything that she needs in the house through Amazon using a small, beautiful iPad with internet connectivity, with money on a card, because you must have money. This is the kind of life that Biafra wants for you, all this Olori Buruku people that doesn't want Biafra. This is the kind of life that Baba Akintoye want for now. All these Olori Buruku Yoruba people that doesn't want Yoruba nation. You want to come and beggy. My mom doesn't have to come and do beggy because her pension is automatically paid into my mom's account. She doesn't have to lobby for it. Is that the way it is for your parents? Moki Iyawa Morayo Ojuro. Good morning, Mr. Koiki. The last man standing. It is Yoruba Abeokuta greeting you. Moki, you know, Baola Abeokuta. Àwọn ọmọ Olúmọ lórí òkè àti pẹ̀tẹ́lẹ̀. Níbẹ̀ la gbé bí mi o, níbẹ̀ la gbé tọ́ mi dà. Mo ní program Koiki ló máa yọ Nàìjíríà kúrò lẹ́mìí ẹ̀. Mo ní mi ní last man standing. So when we got to the house, my mom said if I wanted to eat, know your parent food, but I can't compete with my wife's food. I said yes. And she said the rice is in the box. I said, which box? He said, inside that Amazon box. I said to my mom, I said, you order rice from Amazon. So my mom said, should I be disturbing you guys all the time? Should I be disturbing you? Do you know the weight of that rice? So you want me to be going out and be carrying heavy load? This woman, she's now a tech savvy. So I went and opened the box. My mom ordered rice. She ordered cornflakes. She ordered Weetabix. She ordered there's another 2 different cereal. She ordered a bean bag, bean liner, the black one, because the one she had, she took it to Africa. That is the kind of life I want for you. That is what Simon Ekpa wants for Biafra people. But Olori Buruku Igbo people, they don't want that kind of life. They want to be doing fake product. Abi? Throughout the period that my mom was going to travel, she told them that she was traveling, and automatically, as soon as she told them the weeks that she will be out of the country, they gave her extra medication that she needs to use until she returned back to London. And she doesn't have to pay for it. Because she has already paid for it during her service working. And like I said before many times, my mom retired from the House of Commons. Yes. It would be better for any one of you who can talk to me, say, who is this Koikimedia? I am your last man standing. A woman that have traveled all her life, left Nigeria so that things can be better for her children in 1990. I left Nigeria in 1998, 8 years after my mom left Nigeria. Because my mom said, this country is not going anywhere. This dollar, will they fluctuate like this? So in 1983, before we go back to Simon Ekpa, my mom traveled on a trip. They were going to Austria, but the route that she took ended up to be taking her to Hungary. And she needs to meet up with her friends that are waiting for her in Austria, where they were going to buy the goods that they were taking back. You think, say, now Igbo people, they do business? For where? They say Igbo people, they do business. Igbo people, Yoruba people are doing bastard business. My mom was doing business worth thousands of dollars. And Igbo, so Igbo, they do business. Igbo, they do, which Igbo, they do business? So Igbo are the one that do business. Which business are they doing? And my mom, they don't use more than a week. And she was also a secretary to Mobil Oil. My mom worked as a secretary to the Mobil Oil. It will go better for you now. So Nigeria go work. Dream about Biafra, dream about Yoruba, dream about the Ijaw nation, and let everybody go their separate way. I don't know what I need that GK. And you're Sunni. Sit down here, you think we are joking. All these children with all these TikTok children with they just born for 2000, you say Nigeria go better. You know go better. As you say Nigeria go better, you know go better for you as well. And it's surely everybody has turned to content creator. How does that build an economy? Everybody they do content. In 1983, my mom took a vehicle that drove her from Hungary to Austria. According to my mom, they went past more than 20 border posts. Do you know what I mean? 20 border posts. And each of those border posts, as at that time, was manned by people. All our border posts is left open for Fulani to come and kill us. Aniba Gani Adams wearing agbada, wearing agbada up and down in Lagos State. When his people are being killed. Iba Gani Adams is wearing agbada while his people are being killed. Hello? Ṣé ń gbọ́ program lọ́wọ́ ni abẹ́kọ̀ pè mí? Ẹni sùúrù ẹ pè mí ní aago mélòó? Ṣé mọ̀ pé táyà tẹ́ ń pè gan service 5 o'clock ní London? Ẹ tún béèrè tó ń ṣọ̀sán. Kò má ta ẹ̀yin gbọ́dọ̀ wo time now, kẹ́ gbọ́dọ̀ wo time zone kẹ́ tó pè call. Tí bá wà lórí ìyàwó mi nísìnyí rẹ̀ ṣe máa pè mí nìyẹn. A bá ń ṣe Yorùbá ní ṣe gbọ́dọ̀ wo time. Kí ni la wà? Àwa wà ní 5 o'clock. But mo wà lórí program. Ẹ kò má ta èmi ṣe bí sáà yóò ilẹ̀ yín kàtàlẹ̀ jẹ́ kàtàlẹ̀ wà bí. Rí ìdájọ́ máa ń pa wifi yẹn but torí pé mo ṣe program lọ́wọ́ mo ṣe tán. Torí lè bá wà lórí ìyàwó yàn náà tó ń ṣe jigijigi ìbẹ́ ṣe máa pè é máa fi fóònù disturb olúwẹ̀ náà ni. Ẹ pè mí later mo wà lórí program kan báyìí lọ máa program à ń ṣe program lọ́wọ́ mo wà live. All right. You see what we face every day? You see what you think that is easy. You sit down in your house, it's easy. Imagine somebody calling me at 10 past 5 because he has already woken up. He expects me to be up as well. When we are not living in different, we are not living in the same time zone. So let's go back because I move swiftly. So when my mom traveled in 1983, the vehicle that drove her from Hungary to Austria, as at that time, cost her $650 by the time they switch off the meter. You know, in Europe is meter. That's number one. Number two, she said that when she was getting closer into Austria, she started seeing back, left, right, villages. And she was asking the driver, what are they planting all here? Rice. Rice, no one way. Rice. This was in 1983. As at that time, Olori Buruku Buhari was already in power in 1983, doing Mekele, deceiving everybody with their fake military outfit, where they cannot use to protect you. You better wake up from your slumber. Let's go and listen quickly more to Simon Ekpa, and I'll take you to Nnamdi Kanu on why he wants Biafra. Listen more to Simon Ekpa before we move on.
Democratic process, and I want you to see it in that perspective. When people say, I don't want, it is their choice. And if you think that there are people who want to vote that are bigger in number, conduct a referendum. As simple as that.
Conduct referendum. Let us find out if we want to remain one. Conduct. If Tinubu wants, let him conduct referendum. He won't conduct referendum because he's a criminal. He's a criminal.
The three key proven benefits of the supernatural Vitali.
Let's listen to the Olori Bam Bam.
It means freedom.
What does Biafra mean? They're asking Nnamdi Kanu, what does Biafra means to you? If somebody asks you now, what does Yoruba nation means to you? You must be able to answer. Benny, 1983. Somebody said that's about 42 years ago. And as at the time that this woman was traveling, they were moving with nothing less than close to $60,000, $70,000, $80,000. Filtex, Lolomba Raja in Austria. 1983, my mom was traveling with nothing less than $80,000. Idiot all over the place. So you think that kind of woman will be stupid to leave her children in the zoo, knowing that the future is not bright there? I begged my mom to let me go to university in Nigeria. She said, no way. No way. None of you will go to university in Nigeria. I rather want you to come and work in Europe. That will be your education. I'm bossy. When I got here, I first did my foundation at London Metropolitan University in Holloway. Foundation. It is when I started a degree and they say I was going to pay international fee, I withdraw. So when some of you say you're coming to study, I wonder how. I'm coming to study in the UK. Even the person where they live inside the country cannot go and study. You, where you are coming, so I'm going to study. It's good if you have the stolen money from Nigeria, like your criminal politicians, wicked children here, Saraki children, all their children, come and study in the UK. Criminals all over the place. So you want to be like them. But we know it's fake because we know how it works. Just put the document together, submit it. I've told you many times, Britain is a business center for education. And when you finish, if you're lucky, you will remain. If otherwise, they'll kick you out. So in my 25 years, I am more experienced than all your Lori Bruku professor that is still calling for one Nigeria. You know, go better for any one of your professors that is calling one Nigeria. We should remain in one Nigeria. I saw a video. No go better for Nigeria. I saw one video on Instagram yesterday. How a lecturer, go to Linda Ikeji's page, you'll find it there. Kick that young boy. He says the young boy was not on the line. I don't know what as Ofunifase. I don't know what if I say mean in English. Ofunifase. Imagine that boy fell down and died. You can see how criminal that country is. You will not have a Biafra or Yoruba country that will disrespect you. Ayomekuni, 9:51 in the West Coast, 12:51 in the East Coast, and 11:51 in the Central in the US. Thank you for the time update. Mukibabami Timidayo, Dennis. Go and look at how that lecturer, no matter what must have happened, you don't treat the student like that. Nobody will treat you like that in a Yoruba country. But you're looking at me. Stop calling Nigeria. Is that not where you were born? Shut up your mouth. Is it not British that turn things around and say we call Nigeria? We're born inside Yoruba land. Because Yoruba land has been existing for thousands of years before this Olori Bruku Britain. I live with them. I can call them names. I can call them anything I like. Not their citizen, but those that created the mess. From those queens, there was a queen that saw the slave as an opportunity, as a window of opportunity. Go and bring them. You mean that we can get people for free? We will not pay for it. They said yes. How many guns you go need? How many boats, cheap boat? And that's where I decided to visit Koida in Benin Republic, called Door of No Return. Where you sit inside Shito country, you're telling somebody where they live inside England. You know what they call England? That I've lived there for 25 years. You're telling me that Nigeria, your shit hole, doesn't respect you, doesn't have value for human lives. Do you know how we treat cats in this country? Do you know how we love dogs in this country? Not to talk about human beings. Even those who don't get paper for this country, you will be giving free medical. When you be citizen of Nigeria, can you get free treatment when you get sick in Anambra, in Enugu, without coming on the social media for donation? I am a proud citizen of Nigeria. Nobody can give you medical treatment But when you have a Biafra country, you won't need to worry about that. That is what Nnamdi Kanu is fighting for. But Olori Buruku people, they are lining up again, all these Igbos. I don't know what Yoruba people are doing with Peter Obi anyway. Maybe they're looking for more. You know, Yoruba people like money as well. Because I'm sure that they're standing behind Peter Obi, hoping to get something out of it. And Peter Obi will never be the president of Nigeria. If you like, go and do voodoo in India. Peter Obi will look at my face very well. You know who that is there? We are putting hammer on his head every day to divide Nigeria. I saw one pastor say, when Peter Obi gets there, that's when the Oduduwa will go. You know, go better for you. Adule oni gba mo nínú church yẹn oni ṣoríire. Peter Obi will never be. Kàkà kí Peter Obi the president, Nigeria will have been gone. We will. I don't want to use that word. We will use this media to report Nigeria atrocity of genocide against the Igbo people, against the Yoruba people, even the Hausa people. Do you know how many times Buratai killed those from the what was El Zakizaki? Do you know they killed his children? Is that a country? You no go better. You no go better for your papa if you say we keep Nigeria. I bear on the shoriri, my male on the shoriri, Google family on the shoriri. You don't know the pain that Nigeria. I like this, my brother. He doesn't mix his word when it comes into the platform. Anytime you come in the comment section, say you know go better for Britain. You are not living here. Me, I say you know go better for them. For the crime that they've done on the indigenous people. You are not living here. Why are you scared? They're not going to give you visa anyway. So why are you worried? So why are you worried? I live with them. No go better for them for the slave trade that they did on our life. Alan Conde says, England, the kingdom of darkness. They created evil across the whole world. The consequence, they're going to face it as well with time. The crime that they've done around the world, they will face the consequence. The one, not you think that they only dealt with Biafra, Yoruba people. No, go and see what they did with India. Britain stole $45 trillion out of India. Do you know what that means? They took out $45 trillion out of England. And you sit down there with your, I have studied, I look at those because my focus now is for the Igbos. The fake Igbos that doesn't want to support Biafra, the Olori Buruku ones. I see them. They go on that program. They will be talking. Okay. Build Biafra. Let us come and live in Biafra land. Do business in Biafra. Do business in Biafra. All your business in the north. When Wahala started, I don't, because of my Instagram, I'm just trying to be careful with the words because it's a very sensitive, platform. You will not understand that one. Talk about Monton, you better ask somebody. Gbogbo yín tẹ́ ń ṣe ìmọ̀ Igbo tẹ́ ń ṣe business in the north wá pa gbogbo yín dànù lẹ́yọ kọ̀ọ̀kan wá pa yín lẹ́yọ kọ̀ọ̀kan. You think all this àwọn wèrè we are doing business in the north. Igbos are the one doing business all over Nigeria. Go and do business in Biafra land. Supporting Nnamdi Kanu and Simon Ekpa, Olori Buruku. They are preparing again. They want to support Peter Obi. Peter Obi that will not be president. So what I said it. No Igbo will be president in Nigeria till Nigeria dissolve. If you like, cry. If you like, buy. If you like, go to any bridge and go for somewhere. No Igbo, I said it, caught me. No Igbo will be president because Nigeria will be gone by the time. They can go and contest in Biafra land. We don't care. So let's listen to my good guy. Alan Conde says, I've been hearing the kingdom of darkness since I was born, but I never understand it is until I grow up to understand the meaning. And the meaning is Britain. I've done a program, I think last year or the year before, about how one of the, I think Queen Victoria, slaves was. Okay, Mr. Taiwo, share my program. Do you know what $80,000 is in 1983? Do you know what $80,000 is in 1983? My mom's last child was born in the UK in 1982 on a not on NHS, private. 2 years. She wanted to help Lagos State to set up the structure for child system to support the children and all that. Olori Buruku, the one will be power of darkness, we call himself power of minister, Fashola, Uloshi, all these Yoruba bastard, Olori Buruku, and Wuli. He was the governor as at the time my sister went to Nigeria in 2007. Since they cannot sleep with them, they will not allow their policy to be implemented. All the things that they projected to the governor that they can do to help child whatever that she studied. So you now think that you where you study. When my sister was in Nigeria before she traveled, she was the best. When she returned back here as a British citizen, after my mom returned back, she was the one that they first brought in because she had a British passport. They had to double her class because her brain was just too much for them. Go and Google her and check Tokumbo's kitchen. Even with a master, she still runs a kitchen where she does a lot. Go on in LinkedIn, just type Tokumbo Koiki. It will go better for it. Hello, my, who know you? Who know your family? Go on in LinkedIn and type in Tokumbo, Tokumbo, Koiki, and Google her and see what she's doing for humanity. You think we are doing this for money? You think when my sister relocated back to Nigeria in 2007, she was going to do it for money? She was doing it for service for humanity, but the Olori Buruku Lagos State was not ready for people like her. They were not ready for people like her because they are all criminals. Not all the about panting. Fashola, who is Fashola? Fashola that we know very well. Let's put things in place so that Lagos State can protect children. They were not interested with children. With children they want to protect. And that is not even close to before Yoruba Nation starts. So you can see that this is a family that has been fighting for humanity's sake. Just like my mom did her own as well. Idiot all over the place. Because Instagram just come up, TikTok just come up. You know, my sister relocated back for 2 years. She returned back. She said, that country is Olori Buruku country. That's what she said when she returned back to England after 2 years. In that country, more than 2 hours. So that I can go and relax back my body. So that you as well can go and sleep. Listen to Nnamdi Kanu before we go.
What does Biafra mean?
It means freedom, liberty, fairness, equity, and justice.
In practical terms, these are very good sounding words, but in practical terms, what does Biafra mean?
Confederation.
So, a weak center,
Very
strong region.
absolutely.
Have you had a change of mind, therefore, about getting an independent Biafra? Because that's what I seem to be hearing.
No, I've not changed my mind. No. And if I never found
Imagine this interview, and even up to when they bring this man in court, after they've held him. That's why they can't support. That's why they can't support. They will not support Biafra because they're criminals. Instead of all the Igbo governors to strangulate Tinubu and say, if you don't give us Nnamdi Kanu, we will shut down and paralyze the whole of Nigeria. They can't do that. They are ass lickers. Olori Buruku governors, deputy, House of Rep. They don't sell Nnamdi Kanu to the Fulanis. They left him there. You think Yoruba people, you think we are stupid. We will allow Igbo to be inside there forever, Abi? You think all these our governors, all these Olori Buruku governors, you think they are ready to allow Igbo to be released? You think Tinubu is the one that released Igbo? No go better for now. You think some of you think that it's Tinubu that go and say, go and release Igbo. the hatred that Tinubu has for Igboho is very high. I know because I am behind the scene. Idiot all over the place. Lock his account. Still, Igboho still have wanted on his head. And Tinubu is meant to be a president for Yoruba people, Abi. Idiot all over the place. Say, oh, these Yoruba people, look at how Tinubu is giving Igboho chance to move around. Igboho can come anytime and nothing can happen to him. And if they dare try any rubbish, that will be fire for fire. I will leave it like that. Igboho still has wanted on his head, but he can return back anytime he feels like. And I will be there with him shoulder to shoulder. I don't think some of you know that Igboho still has wanted on his head. Does that stop us from coming in? We will come into Nigeria anytime. We were in Ekiti State. I'll leave you the rest for now. All his account is still being shut down. Igboho is still asking, where is my 20 billion? He has just sued DSS and the AGF to the Supreme High Court. Not that anything will come out of it, but at least let's just put the process out there. So when those evil people say, Igboho is moving around, he's free. You know he's free. He's free. He's living in Cotonou, Oloshi. Face your Biafra. Support your Biafra. Support the government of Biafra. Fight for Biafra. Die for Biafra. And leave Yoruba people alone, because you will never be a president. Peter Obi and your followers. Onye beribe, onyoshi, isiewu, otakara, otamoimoi, Oloshi. Instead of them to fight how this man will come out from the dungeon of the Fulani, you think Tinubu will leave Nnamdi Kanu? Nnamdi Kanu is a bargaining chip. I'm tired now, I need to go now, but I'll come back and do another program on that. Nnamdi Kanu is a bargaining chip for Tinubu. Igboho is not a bargaining chip for Tinubu, because Tinubu hates Igboho like shit, because he knows it. Go and ask Obasanjo who is Igboho in 2007. I don't think some of you know who Igboho is, especially these Igbo people that just saw Igboho on the social media. How will you know Igboho? Are you a Yoruba man? You are not a Yoruba man, so you cannot know who Igboho, because you see, I saw one first on comment say, look at this one, he's taking picture. They're killing his people. Is Igboho the government? No go better for now. True Biafra, I greet you, Najari. Hey, Timmy, make I go sleep back. I go and have tea. I'm back to London. Yeah, I'm enjoying my freedom. You too, enjoy your freedom in Nigeria. Make sure you enjoy your freedom very well. Oh. That's if you ever. I saw a girl say, why is police touching my pants, touching my bra in this box? It's not a country now. Police know where terrorists are. They're not going there, disturbing ordinary citizens all over Nigeria. So may God bring Nnamdi Kanu and Simon Ekpa out. He say. They will not die there. They will come out and they'll be strong, just like Igboho has been strong. And on that note, let me go and rest. Make her go on Twitter, see what is happening. Go and poke nose and watch. I didn't watch my second wife, or my third wife, or my fourth wife. The Indian girl, Taliki Sharma, on our face. People are killing you. You think people will not react. So Tinubu, Jagaban, I know they say you are watching my program. I know. Should I remove my glasses so you can see me properly? Jagaban. Your best bet, you better divide Nigeria. If not, you will end up you down anytime. It's my video. It's my word. And you're not paying me any dime. And I've not asked you to give me any money. But share my video. Cut it. Give it to Tunde Ebnot. All these criminals all over the place. Deceiving innocent Nigerians that Nigeria is still going to be a great country. The most populous black nation. You can't get visa to South Africa. The most populous black nation. Go and apply for. Don't go to Germany. Don't go to France. Don't go to UK. Go to South Africa. Apply for visa to South Africa. And see how they will disrespect you. Niger. Say, well, you're still looking for £10, £20. One person can say, you're still looking for £10, £20. One person can say, Koiki, how much is this ticket? £1,000. That's about less than $2,000. One person can buy it. It is possible. I know you can buy it. I have told my wife I am returning back, and she has approved. My wives are happy for what I'm doing. So if you want to reach out to me, you can send money to me in advance. I have a Momo in Benin Republic. So when I get there, I will find money. I have a Yoruba account. I have Binance. I have First Bank. I have PayPal, whichever is convenient. And I also receive Western Union. Remember that we don't need Tinubu's drug money on this platform. I don't need Sheyi Tinubu to come and give me any money. I don't need his money. Because I don't need money from criminals. So Mokibubuao, Yoruba nation not going back. May God be with Simon Ekpa. I've missed him so much. Too much confusion with the Biafra cycle, and I just don't want to talk about it. I want to leave them to sort things out. Too much problem right now. The only thing that can resolve their problem is either Nnamdi Kanu is out or Simon Ekpa. That's all I can say. Too much problem. Instagram, thank you so much. Facebook, thank you. Twitter, thank you. And every one of you, God bless Biafra. God bless Hausa people. God bless Ijaw people. And God bless Yoruba people. Nigeria would break